Hey, what's up YouTube? So I just came back I went to the gym for the first time since this whole Corona thing erupted. I'll talk about it in a minute, but after the gym, I went to the grocery store. I did a keto haul and I spent $93.90. I'm not really sure if you can see that, but that's how much I spent at the grocery store getting some keto food. So maybe some of you might be interested in what someone gets for their keto diet. So that's $93, and that's about it's maybe a week, maybe a little bit more. I got 3 avocados. These are 3 for $5. I like these because I cut them in half, and I usually have a half for breakfast if I don't fast, and I usually fast. I fast several times a week. Sometimes I fast and I eat lunch. Sometimes I do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. I sort of alternate. I mix it up, but now that I'm back to training, things are going to be different. I haven't set a program yet, but 3 avocados. And what I usually do is I get 3 avocados, which is 3 for $5. It's the Haas avocados. And then I usually buy a thing of the guacamole, but I buy this one, the Yucatan, with no pico sauce, so there's like no added sugar and no added anything, and I think this is like 1 carb. So that's what we're watching for, because some of the other ones, for 2 tablespoons, it's 5 carbs. And if you want to go keto, you got to stick under 20 net carbs. So what else did we get? I went for bacon, which is a pretty exciting thing for me, going from a vegetarian, being a vegetarian to being a meat eater. I treat myself to some bacon, and what I usually go for is the one with no nitrates added. I try to keep it low sugar, no nitrates. It's hard finding good, clean bacon, because keto, you want to be high fat. So there we go. So I got 2 things of bacon. I got 3 limes, because in the morning I usually drink a big thing of water every morning when I wake up, and I squeeze half a lime or a quarter lime in there. What else did we get? Got oven roasted deli turkey, and actually this, now that I'm looking at it, this was sort of like an impulse buy. I knew I wanted to buy some meat cuts so I could snack and eat some cheese and meat, but this is only 1 gram of fat, so that doesn't really help to keep your macros, to keep your nutrition as far as keto is concerned. But I'm gonna eat it anyhow. So that's that. Bacon and the ham. What else do we have? Got some parchment paper, because I bake or I broil all my meats. Asparagus, which is pretty much the #1 keto approved vegetable. It's not organic, unfortunately. It's hard to find organic asparagus at the regular Publix here in South Florida sometimes. Brussels sprouts, keto approved food as well. Haven't had Brussels sprouts in a while, but I wanted to mix it up again, so got some Brussels sprouts. One staple I always get, and that's broccoli. And since I'm not really doing any carbs, like starches, like I don't eat potatoes, I'm not eating potatoes, I'm not eating rice. So the greens, the Brussels sprouts, the broccoli, all that ends up being pretty much, those are your carbs. Okay, let's see what else. Well, the major salty snack for keto approved, is pork rinds. And as a child, I used to love these. I know I said I was a vegetarian all my life. I was. After the age of 19, I became a vegetarian. But as a kid, yes, I did eat meat. But yeah, pork rinds, definitely a good snack because they are 0 net carbs. So there's no carbs in these, and you can eat as many as you want. High in sodium, but sodium is good for you when you're in keto. That salt keeps you going. Walnuts, these are super high in fat. It's 20 grams. It's 20 grams of fat for a quarter cup per serving, which is a quarter cup. And I have it measured. I have a little cup measured out, and I usually in the morning or whenever I eat lunch or breakfast, measure it out and give myself a serving. It's 20 grams of fat. Great. Walnuts. I love it. It's cheap. The hack, here's the hack for the walnuts, because nuts can be expensive, is go to the baking aisle and get the walnuts. And I mean, unless you want to go for organic, but I mean, I'm sort of on a budget, so that's that. Eggs, I got 2 things of eggs. These are cage-free Florida eggs. I love these because they're only $2.99 usually. And yeah, and what I usually do with these is I eat 1 whole egg, I fry up 1 whole egg, and then I do 2 egg yolks, and I dump out the egg white. I don't remember who it was that was talking about the egg white actually is causes inflammation, and you know, I mean, it can be, you can argue about it because some people say, yeah, the egg, you're not supposed to just do the egg white or just do the yolk because it's a complete protein. It's 1 unit. But I mean, that's what I've been doing. Just been doing 1 whole egg and 2 egg yolks, and I dump the egg white. Sour cream, super high in fat. That's what is it, 8? You got, excuse me, because my vision's not that great right now. 6 grams of fat per what is it, it's like 2 tablespoons. So usually I went for the organic on the sour cream. It was on sale also. It was like 2 for $3. Another keto staple, you'll see everyone that's on the keto, they all go for the Kerrygold. There's also, I've seen some other butters that are supposed to be sort of the equivalent, which is with the Kerrygold. It's something about the way the farmers treat the cows in Ireland, where they're sort of free range in the whole process, something like that. I mean, I'm not a butter expert, but yeah. Okay, what's happening over here? Low battery. Hopefully it didn't stop. But let's keep going. Some sauerkraut, so something for the gut health. Yeah, I went with the beet, and I want to make sure we're still recording. Okay, yeah, we're still rolling. Sauerkraut. This is really good stuff. I love it. There's not that many carbs in it also. It's 2 grams of carbs per ounce. And it's delicious. Now for my meats. Oh, what else did I get? This was another impulse buy. I usually don't even do any dressings. Actually, I do mayo because it's super high in fat, so I go for some good mayo. But this chunky blue cheese, it's gluten-free and it's got nothing added to it. It's Mary's chunky blue cheese. And this is 18 grams of fat per 2 tablespoons. 18 grams of fat. So that's amazing for your keto to meet your macros. I don't know if you're watching out there, if you don't know what macros are, it's pretty much your nutritional breakdown for the day. Your macros are how many fats you're supposed to consume, how much protein you're supposed to consume, how many carbs. And with keto, it's high fat, then protein, and carbs we try to limit under 20 grams. Okay, so it looks like for me, all I got was this top sirloin. Top sirloin's good stuff, easy to chew. What else did I get? I got some beef cube steak. This is cheap stuff, and it's delicious and also very easy to chew as far as meat, because you get some of that bottom round and all these other cuts, and once you cook them up, it's almost impossible. It's like chewing gum. However, yeah, this is not all my food for the week, obviously. I'm not just eating, this is probably 2 servings for me, and this is like the same thing, 2 servings. What happened was I bought the big beef thing for the first time, which is 73% lean and 27% fat. I think you can buy this for super cheap at Walmart, but at Publix, I bought this last week, and I think it was around $9 maybe, and it's 3 pounds of beef. And yeah, so I'm gonna make this last. That's 3 pounds. Usually depends on what I ate that day. If I did OMAD, if I only ate one meal, then I will eat a whole pound in one sitting. So we got 3 meals. Then we got 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's about a week. Now, from the whole Corona outbreak, I had bought some chicken breast. Now, chicken breast is not so keto, and why? Because it's lean. It's lean protein. There's only 3 grams of fat. You want to go for like thighs and fatty chicken, but I had this, and I need to eat it, so I brought it down from the freezer from the whole Corona food hoarding, trying to make sure that we don't starve during the outbreak. But yeah, I'm hoping. Oh, something else that's my staple is these Kalamata olives. You can get any kind of olive, but this one's cheap. The Lindsay Organic Kalamatas. I think these are like $3.99, and there's 11 servings. That's 4 olives, so there's 44 olives in here. And olive is like a picky thing. Some people don't like olives, but they're high in fat, and olives are great for you. So yeah, that's a staple usually. And as far as mayo, the Sir Kessington's, it's a little bit on the pricier side, but there's no additives also, and it's good clean mayo, because you're eating for your hopefully you're eating for nutrition. You're not just eating you want to make sure that you're treating your insides great. You're not just doing this to look good. Yeah, everyone wants to look good, so we are doing this to look good, but we want to make sure that our insides are good, and we're doing some good nutrition. I got this Sir Kessington's Buffalo Ranch, and for this, man, I'm so sorry, the letters are super small. I feel like a senior citizen. Yeah, it's over 10 grams of fat, and I want to say it's 19. It's over 10 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons of this stuff, Buffalo Ranch, and it's delicious. It's delicious. If you eat this with chicken, eat it with anything actually. Buffalo Ranch, it's off the chain. That's brand new. And I mean, that's about it. You know, once I buy these extra sharp cheddar sticks, cheese sticks. They're nice and fat. It's 7 grams of fat and 0 grams of carbs. There's no carbs in these. There's 7 grams of fat. So yeah, that's my grocery haul. Sometimes I do coconut cream, not coconut milk. I love coconut milk, but I don't drink coconut milk. Sometimes I'll do coconut cream because it's super high in fat, and I'll put it in my coffee, and I'll do like a bulletproof coffee where I'll put a whole tablespoon of the Kerrygold in my butter in my coffee, add some coconut cream. And as far as sweetener, man, you can't beat this. You can't beat the monk fruit, especially the Lakanto. You can't beat it. It's like the best. They ran out of the little packets, so I had to buy like the bag. But my God, you know, if you're on the keto or if you're just trying to get fit, I mean, you want to stop consuming sugar. And if you start using like a fitness track or diet tracker app like MyFitnessPal, you can track your macros, and I mean, you'll be surprised at the amount of sugar that you're eating, and you don't even, in your mind, you're like, I don't consume sugar, you know, I don't touch that stuff, but stuff that you're eating every day, there might be a lot of sugar and you're not aware of it. So that's why it's good to get into the habit of tracking your nutrition, maybe even at the beginning, and once you're eating sort of the regular things, you have a better idea or what's what, and you can eat and know, you know, you can eat and know what you're eating, what you're putting in your body as far as a breakdown of sugars and fats and carbs. But Lakanto, I'm not endorsed. Monk fruit sweetener is the best. I've tried like monk fruit in the raw, this stuff, it does not compare. Stevia, Splenda? Stevia, the natural leaf. I mean, that one actually makes me bloated sometimes. People don't like it. People think it's got like a bitter aftertaste. But monk fruit sweetener is the bomb. It's the good stuff. Hey YouTube, I'm gonna cut this video off. I don't know if you care, if anyone cares, if you've really actually watched this far and you want me to keep making these videos, please leave a comment below and let me know. I'm really putting myself out there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope there was something that I said that maybe helped you, triggered you to maybe switch something in your diet, switch something in your eating. Maybe I'll make a featured video talking about why I switched from being a vegetarian to pescatarian all my life to now all of a sudden eating meat and making that drastic change, and then going from eating meat to going on the carnivore diet, and then from the carnivore diet going to keto. But once again, thank you. So good for you to tune in and watch me ramble. And yeah, please click a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Have a great one.